This is your First Alert Weather Breakdown, a deep dive into how weather works with meteorologist Evan Thomason.
Welcome on in. It is time for the First Alert Weather Breakdown. Hey, I'm meteorologist Evan Thomason. It's great to be back with you here on the First Alert Weather Breakdown. First of all, claps out to CJ Cartledge. I know he's my co-host, but he has done the last 5 podcasts here on the First Alert Weather Breakdown. I have not been on this since Wednesday of last week. Point is, it's great to be back, great to be refreshed and ready to go back on the First Alert Weather Breakdown. I got you covered here for the rest of this coming work week. So, hey, it's Thursday. I didn't miss anything yesterday, did I? Well, I probably did. Unfortunately, we had a good amount of storms rolling through yesterday, some of them severe, even I think caused about 2 tornado warnings out yesterday, and lots of rainfall. I will say that. Had a number of flash flood warnings out in various portions of the Arklatex here from Wednesday. Quite a mess for everybody during the day, but thankfully we welcome in some quiet weather back today, more peaceful, better day, and a brighter day here for the day today. It is fantastic out and about there here for your Thursday, and it should remain that way here as we have a nice break ahead of us. Take a nice deep breath in, a nice deep breath out here for you as you get to relax here for the most part, not only here for the rest of this week, but also into this coming weekend, which would be great. We got to get on the roll on, though, for this podcast. This is actually going to be a little shorter episode for this edition of First Alert Weather Breakdown. We do have a live stream coming on our KSLA.com live stream at about 10:55, I believe. It might be coming on sooner than that. We'll see. The point is, I can't stay here till 11, so let's go ahead and get this rolling so we can get in as much as we can here for this episode, essentially. We are talking about a sunny weekend. Sunny weekend. I kind of just gave you a little sneak peek as to what this weekend's going to be about, but essentially we're going into your forecast. It's going to be ahead for your weekend, and it does feature, yes, good amount of sunshine here, especially over the next couple of days. So, hey, right now, live look out into our Window World Sky Cam. It is looking beautiful. It is looking great. It is looking grand out across the Arklatex, which is fantastic. Same thing across downtown Shreveport. Cannot complain. A little bit of some cloud cover around, but that should not be giving us any bit of rain here for the day today. So for what to wear, if you're still headed out and about here for this morning, we have t-shirt and shorts weather. Don't need to worry about the rain gear today. That includes the umbrella and the rain shoes and the rain boots. Don't need to worry about that today. Don't need to worry about that for the next several days. Because, point is, high-pressure system is going to be dominating on top of us. It is going to be stuck here and kind of leave our pattern a little stagnant in a way, which is actually a good thing because that gives us a good needed break along with plenty of sunshine that's going to be filling throughout the entire Arklatex. Now, when I mention this graphic, by the way, and when I mention this graphic, it also usually includes hot temperatures, and usually high pressure systems, especially in summer, mean hot temperatures. That's not the case with this system, actually. Temperatures staying a little more reasonable. Temperatures in the mid-70s now, 75 in Shreveport, 77 in Texarkana, 76 in Natchitoches. Feels like temperatures right around that mark because we actually have a lower humidity level around here for today. More on that in just a moment. But highs today, like getting up to around 10 degrees more than what it is currently at right now. 86 in Texarkana, 83 in Spring Hill, 84 in DeKalb, 83 in Marshall, 85 Center, 87 in Nacogdoches, 86 in Shreveport, 83 in Natchitoches. Now, the interesting thing is that our high temperatures are actually going to increase into the days ahead. Just a little bit, slim increase, while our morning temperatures actually drop. Yes, our morning temperatures are going to be falling a lot more. I think that's one of the biggest changes I have out of our entire forecast over the next couple of days coming on up. Our morning temperatures here for tomorrow, a little cooler than what we're used to. Low to mid 60s, so you might need a light jacket. Again, this is just going to be a touch below what we're used to. So again, might need a light jacket out the door as temperatures will be about 5 to 10 degrees cooler for tomorrow morning than when you faced out the door this morning. And as I said, this is probably one of the grandest changes we have over the next several days because our muggy meter has gone down a lot. Look at that. We're back in the comfortable range certainly by tomorrow when it comes to the humidity, and that's going to be on for the next 7 days. A low humidity level around the Arklatex staying in place. That also helps our heat and our temperatures to stay way down low. All right, we talked all about the temperatures. Just so you know, temperatures might increase by a degree or two over the next couple of days, but it's only a degree or two at that past this cold front. We're going to talk more about the rain chances, more about how long we'll see sunshine exactly for, all piled in our 7-day forecast, but we're going to go extensively into the rain chance and the rain outlook after a quick little commercial break. This is the only commercial break I have to be able to take. I'll take it now. We'll be back right after this. Stick around. Hey, welcome back to the First Alert Weather Breakdown. All right, let's talk all about what's going on with our skies now. Low pressure system and cold front that gave us all of our severe weather from yesterday. That's off to our east. Thank goodness. That's hitting areas in New Orleans, coastline, Louisiana, and Texas here early this morning. That's even continuing. You could even argue that's continuing to move offshore in a way, move further out to southern Alabama and Florida here at this hour. The point is, it's off to our east. And look out to our west. Do you see anything out here? Not really. Maybe a little rain in Nevada and Northern California. But that's it. That's all we have. The point is we're bringing in dry air and also sunny skies from the west. That's going to continue to go eastward towards the Arklatex. So the point is we have a nice, long, lengthy break. This is going to take time for our next rain system to come in whenever it's going to come in. Now, to be fair, we've seen this on the First Alert Doppler radar here early this morning. A little bit of mist around. That's still lingering out in a few areas even now, but that's not rain whatsoever. That's just a little bit of mist lingering on from the morning hours, forming on some of your cars. But overall, the point is, our future track is quite barren, and it's going to remain that way here for the next, several days. If anything, maybe one brief pop-up afternoon storm here between today and tomorrow for one unlucky few of you, but overall, I think you get the point. Sunshine abound here for the next several days, plural. In fact, let me show you our rainfall potential out of the next 7 days. Look at that. A blank slate indicates no measurable rainfall in for the next 7 days. That goes all the way through the middle of next week. To be fair, I am seeing a little bit of rain in the 12-day forecast, but that's not until late next week. After our 7-day forecast, which we'll get to in just a second. But just go over some specific timings of some forecasts here for you. Friday Night Football, you should watch, first of all, Overtime. That's on 10 p.m. tomorrow, where we go over all the Arklatex games, which will be happening. High school football is back in the Arklatex here for this coming Friday. No chance of rain. Perfect. That's the most important. Dry conditions. Not only that, temperatures. Nice. 70s pretty much all throughout the game. That's going to be fantastic. That's going to make for a basically pretty much perfect forecast there for your Friday night. Then for the weekend, a little on the warmer side of things. Again, highs today are in the mid-80s. They could get into the upper 80s in time for Saturday and Sunday, but notice they still stay below 90 degrees, so keeping the most excessive heat out of here, which is good. Our humidity remains low, and our sunshine remains abundant for both days of your coming weekend here for both Saturday and Sunday. One last thing before we get to the 7-day forecast. First alert on the tropics. There have been a good amount of things happening in the tropics. It's been, I will say, incredibly active here, especially over the past couple of days. I bet CJ has gone over that on this past Tuesday. This is Gabrielle. Let me point to it with my blue little pointer, so to speak. This is Gabrielle. This is continuing to move way off east. This is moving eastward. We're done with this. This is a Cat 1 hurricane at this point. This could actually be giving rain a little bit to some areas around Portugal, Spain, and the Iberian Peninsula out into Europe in a few days, believe it or not. But the point is, that's not going to be affecting us. This is Tropical Storm Humberto, which is just east of our area of another area of interest, believe it or not. So two little storms that are kind of looking to move similarly up to the north and west. Now, if you notice, Humberto is east of this system. This system, Humberto, should become a hurricane, believe it or not, in a couple days, but it's just going to be for the fishes. It's not going to make any direct impact on land. But all of our eyes are on that area of interest because it has a 90% chance of forming in the next pretty much next day or two here for the most part. But most of our eyes are on it because for the first time in ages, this could make impact for the United States. Believe it or not. Check out these spaghetti models here in the days ahead. This is going to be hitting the Bahamas here for the weekend, the islands off the coast of Florida there. And then all of these spaghetti models are starting to come a little more into agreement on maybe a landfall-type storm somewhere around the Carolinas. That would be South Carolina, North Carolina. Now, to be fair, the power around there means a lot of fluctuation with how strong that system could be at this point in time. Just so you know, if this system, which would be called Imelda, I believe, Imelda, and if Imelda forms, which is most likely going to form, it would be here around, I believe, Monday or Tuesday of next week. So stay tuned to the Carolinas here early next week to see if they get impacted by some kind of tropical storm. Now, obviously, this will not be impacting the Arklatex at all. Let me, first of all, say that just to reassure you guys. But as I said, this will be one of the first impacts to United States tropical-wise since Chantal. It was a weak tropical storm hitting around here. Just so you know, power as well around here with this system, I believe, would be of a Cat 1 hurricane or a tropical storm. So it's not looking like a major hurricane at least, but still something to nevertheless to watch out for early next week. We'll see, and we'll keep you first alert on that. Meanwhile, full 7-day forecast is the last thing I get to go over here for the day today. Whoops. Wrong thing. That slate will be slowing here in just a moment. But I wanted to show you the full 7-day forecast without my face in the way. There we go. Highs around 86 today, up to 91 on Monday. So you're essentially increasing the temperatures by about 5 degrees within 5 days. So that's kind of the only change that's happening for our afternoons. Again, clean slate on the rain chances. So where you don't have a chance of rain all the way through Wednesday, rain chances look to come back late next week, more towards Thursday, Friday, and maybe the following weekend. We'll see, and we'll keep you first alert about that. Meanwhile, the only other change I see is those mornings. Those mornings getting cooler. Into the 60s certainly here for tomorrow, and getting into the lower 60s and some 50s in store for those weekend mornings. So starting off maybe a little chilly here for the beginning of your Saturday and Sunday coming up before those get back into the mid-60s to upper 60s next week. That's all I got. A little change in the temperature fluctuation in between the mornings and the afternoons over the next couple days coming up, but no chance of rain. It is going to be bone dry here over the next couple of days, which, hey, much needed break, especially after kind of all the hecticness of everything all around yesterday. So good to have a nice, long, lengthy break. All right, tomorrow we have a sports forecast coming up for you. That doesn't just include the Friday night football, high school football Arklatex forecast, so to speak. I will also include your favorite Arklatex teams, both college and NFL. We'll have those forecasts for you in store tomorrow on First Alert with a breakdown at 10:30. Sorry to end the stream early, but we got to get going to make way for another live stream coming up here on KSLA.com. As for me, I will see you tomorrow, 10:30, for the last day of the work week on Friday. Be there, be square, and most importantly, stay weather aware. Have a great rest of your day. Have a fantastic Thursday. Enjoy the sunshine. Enjoy the warm air, but not hot air, I guess, so to speak. Mostly enjoy the sunshine, though. Have a great rest of your Thursday, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.